Hi, everybody. Tammy Dykema-Halloran, and we are here with this week's session of What's Up Wednesday. And my guest this week is the Aspen group of Keller Williams. This is my tribe. This is my partners. So if you follow us on social media, this is our people. You are looking at, we are missing one who is out of the area right now, but you are looking at 50 years combined real estate experience. And so that does not make us old, that makes us knowledgeable. So what I was hoping that we could do today is just chat about where we are at in the first 6 weeks of 2024 and where we see this going. So you are looking at, depending on what direction you're seeing us, Tara Belcher, Pam Kruithof, Rachel Simonds, and Traci Seeley. And we serve all of West Michigan, Southwest Michigan. We all kind of go in many different directions, but we are here to serve your needs in this crazy, crazy time. So you guys, let's just talk about where are we at in the first 6 weeks. And are we seeing, I know we talk about this all the time, but inventory is still low. Agreed? You think?
Yes.
Agreed. Yeah. Yep. And how are we all, I know how I am, how are you all advising our clients to deal with this? I mean, are we waiting? Interest rates aren't changing much. What are we going to do?
I was just going to say, yeah, we have low inventory, but at the same time, what I have, the listings I have gotten under contract have been contingent. So that, that person needs to, buy or sell or whatever first. And so it is a market where you're able still to do that. And you can get a contingent offer accepted or, a loan type that hasn't always been the most, prized, getting those types accepted, which is great for our buyers too.
Even though I don't think VA is challenging, because if you know VA, if you know what you're looking for, there isn't anyone who should say no to VA unless there are significant issues with the house, right? And so I've had VA success already in the first part of the year, that people are accepting a VA offer without any concerns. And there shouldn't be any concerns, unless the house is falling down and they don't want to take care of it. And that's fine. But yeah, it's crazy. And just before we hopped on, I was sharing with the girls that I have a young couple who committed to new construction today. So that is exciting for them. Yeah. And
I think that's a really nice option too, when you have the low inventory. And I know Alan Edwood just had a killer year last year because of the fact of people just got frustrated with lack of inventory and decided to build.
Right. And this particular situation, they are being gifted the property. And so that, hello. Awesome. And so they are taking this on, and so we'll go from that and go from there. And I know, Terry, your son just went under contract, so that's exciting.
He did. I actually have 2 under contract right now that we were able to get under the appraised value. So, I mean, for a lot of the buyers out there, I don't feel like the inventory is going to get any better. I don't know what you guys think. I feel like it's still going to be lower than low, but I don't feel like it's as crazy as it was for buyers to go out and be able to actually put an offer in and have a chance of actually getting it.
And so I just did a video on the same topic, because you can get under price, you can negotiate some things, and that's stuff that we didn't see, year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's interesting. And what last year and the year before, especially in Kent and Ottawa County, oh my gosh, you guys, competing against 15, 20 other people and paying ridiculous amounts over. And I just had a conversation with a buyer today that is coming back to me because last year they renewed their lease. They said, and they, we followed up and they said, okay, we have July, so we're starting over. And they
Yep.
decided to wait and are actually glad that they did that. They were able to save a little money, but they said, we don't want to do that. And I don't think we're going to have to. I mean, hopefully. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just something.
And there's so many good programs out there right now with the lenders.
Right. Right.
For people that don't have very much money or they don't
Mhm.
have the best credit score. There's a
Mhm.
lot of really good programs out there
Yeah.
to help people like that get under
Agree.
contract.
Yeah,
Right.
I did a lot of Mishta last year. It
Right.
was nice.
Right. And Pam,
And those are moving a lot quicker now too. The Mishtas
They
are
are.
closing in closer to 30 days now. It used to be 6 weeks. So you
Right.
can get an additional $7,500 to $10,000 gift.
Right. I know you just had a closing. Were they Mishta?
No,
No.
but that was one that was conventional. So they were selling and buying and fell in love with a condo that had been listed for 12 hours. And I said, there's no way you're going to get a contingent offer accepted.
Yeah.
So we waited a couple of days, went and saw it, wrote an offer, said, contingent on them selling, getting that house ready and selling within 2 weeks. And the seller accepted the offer and everything worked out.
Right. And the other thing too, I've said that some of these have been, people are looking for things and they've been on the market for 30 or 60 days. And I've had people say, what's wrong with them? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing. It was winter and rates were not great and people weren't doing anything at the end of fall and into winter.
That's the other side of the coin with
Yeah.
listings right now. As you know, I've had listings that have been on the market a while. And so trying to just keep those refreshed and putting them out there and trying to get them sold. But it's the same thing. Like, what has your feedback been?
Right.
And I'm like, I don't really have,
No.
Right.
negative feedback necessarily to share. So
It just is what it is. Yeah.
But you mentioned mentioned in the beginning interest rates. Like, should they wait till interest rates are better?
No.
And some of that may be people waiting for that. But if you look, they're predicting a couple drops potentially.
Right.
But I think when people hear a couple drops, they're thinking of this massive drop. Like, hey, each time it's going to be half a point, it's going to be something crazy. And that's just not the case.
No.
If you talk to the lenders, there's going to be a couple drops. Potentially, they can't predict.
We don't know.
Well, nobody, this is
Yeah.
just what they're predicting, but they're also saying they're not going to be huge drops. So I think, sometimes we do have people waiting to buy because of these big drops, but I don't think that's necessarily what's going to happen in the future. So now's the time, especially because the market is slower. I have been able to get some first-time home buyers closing costs covered. And they found some things that have been on the market for a little bit, but I just got one. They got it for like 23,000 under appraised value.
That's fabulous.
I mean,
Yeah.
So,
and and now I will say I am bold, and the fact of these 3.5% interest rates, we're not seeing that again. It's not happening. No.
If you think about it, like when we first bought our first homes, interest rates were 7, 8, 9%.
10
in the sixes is normal. This is the normal interest rate right now. It's not a high interest rate.
This is normal.
Think about it before the pandemic. It was in the sixes.
Right.
Yeah.
Pandemic is, almost gone.
Yeah.
So interest rates are normal again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember saying that when rates were the way they are. Our first house in my past life, 10%, and you guys, I paid points to get 10 and thought we did awesome. I mean, wasn't that crazy? And that's just nuts. And so, yes, this is normal. This is normal. This is what you have to budget for. This is normal. We will not see 3 again. And if we do, then we're in trouble. So
something really bad.
Even if it goes to, even if it's in the low 6s or the high 5s, okay, then the prices are going to go up. Demand goes up, prices go up. We have multiple offers. You're paying $10,000 to $20,000 out of pocket over appraised value. waiving inspections, doing all the crazy things to get a house. So right now is going to be the cheapest it's going to be for a while.
Right.
Right. For securing a house, because you can always refinance.
Exactly.
Right.
And a lot of lenders are offering Streamline, which means it's going to cost you next to nothing to refi. They let you do that once and take advantage of it. I mean, it's worth your while. And don't forget that you can drop your PMI. Just had this conversation with another client. You do not have to wait till the lender drops it. Have your appraisal check, drop it. That could save you, you know, anywhere from $30 to $100 a month. And I think people forget that too. So yeah. So we talk about fun stuff here, people.
Always.
But even if I think about it, everything I've done in the last couple months, all my transactions, everything was locked in under asking price.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No,
And
I think it's an ideal time for buyers. I really do, as far as their
I do.
pickup.
Mhm.
And
think
then
it-
like, finance.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna let you, I mean, there might not be as many as you want out there to choose from, but I think you're gonna be able to get a decent price on what is out there. And it's still better than paying rent. And, you know, I mean, if you are saving money, great, but there's so many programs that'll get you in a house, and we all have lenders we can connect you with. So that is a huge deal. One other thing, and you guys help me remember because I don't have my notes in front of me. So we are doing a trust and estate planning seminar in our Kalamazoo office on March 13th. Yes? I was gonna say,
Yeah,
everybody
I
check
think
your
so.
phone and tell me if
Line
I'm
it
right.
up.
Yeah.
I know.
March calendar.
March 13 at 6:30.
Yes.
Yeah.
6:30.
And
Yes.
we have Ben Herbert joining us. He is an estate planning attorney. It is free of charge, 6:30 at our Kalamazoo office. So connect with whoever on this video. We would love to have you come. So take advantage of these opportunities that we give to you because it is free. And
Absolutely.
and helping you plan is going to help us serve you better as well. So, oh
I'm looking
God,
forward to it myself.
what's that?
I'm looking forward to it myself.
I think me too. I have to do some stuff.
I've
So,
been needing to do it a very long
Hey.
time.
Yes.
well, thanks
Agreed.
for being here, girls, and everybody. This is the Aspen group of Keller Williams. These are my people. So the reason I do this What's Up Wednesday thing, I always say it's to introduce the amazing people in my life. So that is definitely the women you see in these little boxes. And I'm
Aw.
And Jamie Graham,
I love
who's
you.
not here.
and Jamie Graham. Yeah.
And
our
Jamie
Jamie.
Graham.
Yeah, we miss
Where
our
is she?
Jamie. So
there.
Jamie, we love you. We miss you. Come home. And yeah, that's it. So we're good. All right. Bye, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.